Good morning. You join me for this morning's message, which is all about honouring your essence. So I am up, I am out, and I wanted to share that journey with you so you can experience one of my mornings. So if you're watching on replay, just give me a hashtag replay in the comments. And as you are jumping on live, say hello so I can see you. So, honouring your essence is so important, because if we don't, we're not honouring an integral part of us, and that is criminal. So let me do my intro. My name is Diana. I'm an intuitive sound healer. I am a women's spiritual development and empowerment coach and leader back to life. And the reason why I wanted to talk to you this morning about honouring your divine essence is because this week, as a lot of you will know, we got a new puppy. And that has meant that our routine has changed and things have gone a bit out of whack. So I haven't had the time in the morning as much as I would normally to really sit and honour my essence. So I've done part of my morning practice, but I haven't really sat and honoured. And my soul was calling out for it. I needed it badly. So this morning I went upstairs into my sound healing studio, my tinctures, and I lit some incense. And I connected and I allowed the energy to flow. I allowed my body to move. And with doing that, I came back to centre, to a piece of myself. Because let's face it, if anyone's got a puppy out there, it's quite stressful times, right? Because they're biting and nipping and you're trying to just figure out what to do with this little bundle of fluff. So it's been a massive learning curve. But the one thing that takes me back, the one thing that holds me in my space is my practice. And that is my essence, my divine essence, my truth. That is where our power lies. That is where your power lies. And so I'm really passionate about teaching people how to get back to that. So what do you do in the mornings? Tell me in the comments, what do you do in the mornings to honour yourself? And if the answer is nothing, we need to be having words, because that is not okay. And this is why you will keep flowing out of alignment, because you're not honouring yourself. And this is something that I teach in Solar Aligned. I can see people watching. Don't be a lurker. Say hello in the comments so I can see you. So yeah, that's so important, because when we are in our flow, that is truly who we are. And for so many people, they've done a bit of a journey. Let me know if this is you. You've done a bit of a journey already, and you're quite mindful, and you might have tarot cards or oracle cards, but you're still not fully in your flow and practice. And so many people out there are like this, and they're saying, oh yeah, I'm kind of spiritual and I'm mindful, because mindful feels a lot easier to say than spiritual, doesn't it? It's like the first step into coming out of the spiritual closet. So we say we're mindful, but actually mindful and spiritual are very similar. Good morning, Claire, honey. Mindful and spiritual are so similar, my loves, because when we're mindful, we are thinking about, we are present, we are connected. When we are spiritual, we are mindful, we are thinking about, we are present. Louise, hello from Brighton. I'm in bed with Denise. Oh, I'm sharing your wisdom. Hi, Denise. I hope you're enjoying this as well. Ooh. So, mindfulness is kind of the gateway into stepping into your spirituality, right? Because when we say the word spiritual, it comes up with all sorts of negative connotations. I have no idea where I'm walking, by the way. And let me just share with you, I came out of my house and I turned right and I started walking, and something inside went, I don't want to go that way. That's intuition. So I turned around and I was like, okay, guide me where you want me to go. And I listened to my body, and my body wanted to be near water. So as I was getting ready to come on live and speak to you, I sat on a bench by the river and took in the water. And it's starting to rain. Brilliant. I've asked for rain so that I can just feel a bit more cleansed as well. I love the rain. So there we go. So mindful and spiritual are one and the same. And it's learning how to really just come back and anchor your true source, your true essence. That's what you are. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I would say that time and time again because I need you to understand this. We're spiritual beings in a human physical body. And so we must learn how to do the dance of both, how to honor our inner essence and how to live in this human world and manage relationships with other human beings, but know that everything is energy. And that can feel really overwhelming at times. And the more in tune we are with our energy, sometimes we feel quite raw because we're tapping into that raw divine essence that we are. And if we don't have the tools to manage that, then that's why. Does anyone here pick up on other people's energy? Give me a yes energy in the comments if this is you. If you're somebody who feels energy, who walks into a room and picks up stuff, or when someone does or says something, gets so deeply hurt because of that, because of the energy it provokes in you, because you feel deeply, know that that is because you're tuned into energy, and you've got to just learn the tools to manage that, which is absolutely possible. Morning. So I want you to know that the first step, morning Sam, beautiful. The first step to honouring that is to tune into your divine essence, right? And when we do that, it's so powerful. I don't know if anyone saw my post yesterday. I need to turn around and I'm going to turn around now. Crossing the road. I don't know if anyone saw my post yesterday about the one-to-one I had. And it was so beautiful because this woman well and truly released. We stuck, I got guided straight, I got guided straight into her energy, what needed releasing, and we released that bad boy. Now that does not mean that she's completely healed and cured and everything's good. That just means that's a little piece that came up. That's a little piece that came up that was right now needing to come out. So we are layers and layers, and we have every experience that we have leaves an energetic imprint on us, and sometimes that gets stuck in our energy field. So we've got to understand how to tune into our energy and how to see what belongs to us and what doesn't, and learn how we can actually heal ourselves from that. And it's so magical because you step into a world of possibility. You get to be guided, just like I was this morning. Don't go that way. And when I found the water, I felt such a sense of peace. When we learn to honour our divine essence, we learn to honour who we are, and we get more and more divine guidance and more of that beautiful feeling. You know, when everything feels like it's so amazing, that's because you're in flow. That's because you are more aligned to your divine energy and essence. And that's what I teach, to really step into that, how to anchor that, how to harness that. Sam, what you're saying? Yes, I really, really do. And I can literally feel myself sucking it up as I try and bring the energy in the room. Yes, absolutely. So it's learning the tools to manage that. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of breath. This is ridiculous. So, honouring your divine essence. I'm going to go back when I get home. Hopefully the puppy's still asleep. And I'm going to journal and just sit with the beautiful healing release that I had this morning, because as I was in my treatment room, I was guided that I needed incense smoke around me. I have a lot of Native American guides that come to me, and so smoke is part of ceremony in that for them and for me. And using the breath and the smoke and some sounds, I had a beautiful healing when Mother Earth literally wrapped her roots around me, and I could feel her taking away the energy that was not mine, that needed to go, that had built up, the frustrations and things that we get as human beings. That is honouring your divine essence. So I want you to tell me in the comments, what are you going to do today to honour your divine essence? Super important, and I want you to ask yourself that question and make it happen. So I'm holding you accountable. I want you to post in the comments what you're going to do. especially with my son, when he's down, I feel like sometimes I'm just taking it away and then explode later. It comes out, yeah, taking on his energy, absolutely. So, oh, it's windy woo this morning. So remember, tell me in the comments, what are you going to do today to honour your divine essence? Embrace it, be it, feel it, live it. That's when magic really starts to happen in your life. Okay, my darlings, have a beautiful day. So much love. See you later.